There is a moment in Revelation when God no longer warns. He intervenes. A moment when grace gives way to judgment, when heaven responds to centuries of injustice, violence, and rebellion. These are the bowls of wrath, the final blows upon a world that chose darkness over light. They are not metaphors, not poetic imagery. They are the conclusion of the oldest conflict in the universe. The question is, what leads God to unleash his justice in this way? And what does it mean for us today? The wrath of God, the bowls of final judgment. The book of Revelation presents 3 cycles of judgment: the seals, the trumpets, and finally, the bowls. The seals reveal human history and its moral collapse. The trumpets serve as divine warnings, global alarms meant to awaken. But the bowls do not warn, they execute. They represent the final stage of the cosmic conflict between good and evil. God does not act out of emotional rage, but perfect justice. The bowls do not fall upon the innocent, but upon a global system that has rejected truth beyond the point of return. This is the moment when heaven finally says, "Enough." The first bowl releases painful sores upon those who embrace the beast system. It is not arbitrary punishment. It is the unveiling of what life becomes when one yields mind and soul to a corrupt power. The second bowl turns the sea into thick blood, as if creation itself responds to accumulated suffering. The third bowl does the same to rivers and springs, reminding humanity that injustice eventually poisons what sustains life. And the fourth bowl intensifies the sun beyond endurance. The very element that sustains Earth now exposes the world that rejected the true light. Yet, instead of repenting, they curse God. The fifth bowl falls upon the throne of the beast, plunging its kingdom into a physical and spiritual darkness, so intense that people gnaw their tongues in agony. It is the temporary collapse of the global system that promised enlightenment. The sixth bowl dries up the Euphrates River, preparing the way for a worldwide coalition led by demonic spirits. Here the concept of Armageddon emerges not as a geographical site, but as the final global confrontation. Humanity aligns with its chosen loyalty. And in the midst of this chaos, the voice of Christ declares, "Behold, I come as a thief." The seventh angel pours his bowl into the air, and a voice thunders from the temple. It is done. Lightning flashes, thunder roars, and a global earthquake so powerful erupts that no city remains standing. The nations that rose against God for centuries collapse instantly. Hailstones the size of a talent crash upon the wicked, and the global system that ruled humanity finally crumbles, not by human warfare, but by the judgment of heaven. Heaven intervenes. Justice prevails, not out of vengeance, but out of love for a universe that can no longer bear more pain. The cups are not the end of the story. They are the end of evil. Judgment is not the end of God's love. It is the confirmation that his love is too great to let evil rule forever. If you want me to explore the deeper meaning of the final judgment and what happens after the bowls, let me know in the comments.